4 for the opening play. 2nd and 6. It's Jacobs the other way with a flag down after Love was hit late or high. A first down for Jacobs to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Pack in the red zone. Pretty good down here. Jacobs again. Josh Jacobs to the 10-yard line. Kobe Bryant stops him on the way for another first down. Jacobs inside, into the end zone. Wow. Opening drive, touchdown, Green Bay.
Zach Tom right here, probably with the toughest block, had to get down inside on Hall there and really set the tone for that one. But that was really impressive. When you come into this place and it's going crazy and
Zach Charbonnet as the main back. And Smith right away to the air, and for Metcalf at the 40. DK's got it for a catch and a gain of 15 for the first down. 3rd and 4. Gino contracting pocket, he goes down. Edger and Cooper. Terrific opening drive for the Pack. Second drive starts at the 20. Deep drop Love. And it's Josh Jacobs again and again. He's gaining yards, running through tackles. 21 yards for Jacobs to the 41. Emmanuel Wilson gives him a break. Love scans and comes underneath, complete to Jaden Reed right at the first down mark. Out of the Packer timeout. Jacobs again to the left, and there he goes again. Jacobs to the 30-yard line. Gain of 19 on that one.
I'd say the toughness they faced even last week in Detroit is starting to show up right out here.
Chris Brooks comes in. Jaden Reed runs it to the right, and Reed gets 8 yards. And Chris, let's credit this offensive line too. 2nd and 8. Jacobs at the bottom on the right. Love looking inside, and is caught by Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs to the end zone. Packers back in the end zone.
Do whatever they want. Motion this way. Going to leave one-on-one right here. A little slant route. Watch how strong Dobbs is at the catch point. Right between those two guys, and then just muscles his way into the end zone. It has been all power, all the time, running.
Flag makes it 2nd and 13. And Gino with the throw, and it's open for Jackson Smith in Jigba, who has been red hot of late. Into Packer territory at the 48-yard line.
JSN made him pay.
Hawks on it quick. Charbonnet runs to the left. Big opening. Charbonnet to the 32-yard line, gain of 16. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks as their second quarter begins at the 32. Geno Smith scans it. Jackson Smith and Jigba's got some speed to get to the edge. Quay Walker pushed him out of bounds. It's a pickup of about 9. Tyler Lockett in motion. Smith pressured, brought down. Rashawn Gary, who's been hot of late. That's his 4th sack in the last 5 games. Jason Myers, in his 6th year as the Seattle kicker from 48. And right down the middle, Myers, 21st field goal made this year.
He has 296 yards of yak. I'm like, how can you do that?
Here's Love, hit as he throws, completes it to Tucker Kraft. Does a nice job to keep that play alive to the 36-yard line. Love is 8 of 8 to start. Now going downfield towards Christian Watson. Brought it in, got the feet inbounds at the 25-yard line. Terrific gain of 35 to Watson. 3rd and 6. Love scanning, flipping to the back of the end zone. Dobbs didn't get turned around, and it was incomplete. You see the numbers for McManus. He's taking over the kicking duties here for the Pack. 39-yarder. 3 drives, 3 scores for Green Bay. 3rd and 4 here. Jake Bobo, the receivers come in. Pressure picked up by the backup center, and the pass is complete to Bobo for the first down at the 39-yard line. Just open that up.
It was didn't look like a foul. We're just going to leave it at that.
Speak for yourself. Gino, first down. Middle of the field, it's caught for a gain of 18. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
It's completely different. And now third down, big time play here for Geno.
High snap, he's got it, pressure's coming, gets rid of it to the back of the end zone. That time it is intercepted by Valentine. And he is keeping this going. Valentine brought down at the 14-yard line by Smith and Jigba. That whole play looked a little bit off. Snap, guys getting out of their stance, and it turns into yet another red zone interception thrown by Geno Smith. The completion percentage down there is low, and you put the interceptions on top of it to multiplier. Seattle shows pressure, flag comes. Love just throws it up in the middle of the field, and it's caught by Kraft at the 38-yard line. Wow, 16 left. Love throws, caught by Romeo Doubs, timeout taken, with now just 10 seconds left. 21 yards. Green Bay had it 4 times in the half. They scored all 4 possessions. Way Walker's still out for the Packers. Smith will sling it. Smith in Jigba has got it for a first down. They got 3rd and 29. Geno retreats to go to Charbonnet. He'll get some of it back to the 43-yard line.
So the edges now are open if they want to run it.
Inside, Leonard Williams gets in there. Stops Jacobs. A must-stop for Seattle, and they come up with their first 3 and out of the night. Franchise, the Seahawks say, to retire a number for their fans. And boy, these folks deserve it. Geno Smith looking to go to work. Throwing it downfield. It's caught in the 24 by Lockett. Pick up at 21. 3rd and 12. Howe protected. Now has to escape, and on the run he fires, incomplete. You had him high on your draft board, and you were dead on that. Here's Myers from 45. Knocks it through. 2 field goals for Myers. Luke Butkus now in that role. Good solid group. Pack begins from the 30 after the first 3 and out. Love on a run. Throws to Watson. Flag. No turnaround and awareness with Job. Contact made. 2nd and 13. Here's a little pressure. It's a screen coming to the other side for Chris Brooks. 26-yard line. 3rd and 4. Russian 4. Love escapes, and on the run he throws. It's complete to Watson. First down at the 13-yard line. 4-man rush. Love in the middle. Watson's got it. Got crunched at the 6, but holds on. A short one for McManus. 3 for 3 on the night. It's a 3-score lead again. Games to the Commanders last year. They're 4 and 13. 3rd and 13 here, slipping. Escaping. Nobody's over here on this side. He's going to go down again. Hit at the 20. And that was a complete. 2nd and 10. Jacobs lost the football. It bounces up into the hands of Julian Love, who's tackled by Jacobs at the 45-yard line. Ernest Jones, the 4th, got a hand in there. Knocked it free from Jacobs, and the Seahawks in desperate need of anything positive get the turnover. Teams exchanged the 5th and the 6th as well in the trade. He's ripping it in the middle to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Made a man miss. Ripping at the ball is Xavier McKinney. It doesn't come out, and Smith and Jigba has a first down at the Packer 28-yard line. Seahawks in the red zone just once tonight. Charbonnet to the right, got a puller, got a block. Charbonnet got a touchdown! Zach Charbonnet with the rookie Jalen Sundell leading the way. Gets the Seahawks back in it.
Exactly what worked for this offense a week ago, and we haven't seen a lot of it tonight. These pullers, these lead blocks, these counters, and we have seen Jalen Sundell make several key blocks out on the edge. Clearly, that's what he does best.
That was the first team All-American. One of the many Pro Kick Australia products. We played Australia rules football growing up, and can do that. The fake, the pass complete, and Dontavian Wicks takes it to the 28-yard line. 18th first down of the night for Green Bay. Now pitch it to Reed. Coming around the edge with some blocking. Jaden Reed got 13 to the 41-yard line. And picks up a first down. 30 against Miami, 31 in Detroit in the loss to the Lions last Thursday night. Pressure comes. Reed runs around the edge away from Nwosu. Gets a first down as he got a nice block as well. Jacobs the back, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they got a blitz coming inside. They're going to their second play now. See if they can take advantage of it.
Here comes the pressure. Love throws. Receiver fell. Incomplete. Jaden Reed fell. Inside give. Jacobs does not get there. Leonard Williams. Draymond Jones stop him. Seattle gets it back with 5:50 to go. Throws in the middle, it's intercepted. That time it's caught by Cooper. Andrew Cooper inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. So Cooper had his hands on one earlier, secures his first NFL INT. As they have now won 4 of their last 5. Packers trying to do the same. 3rd and 5. Love putting it up top, back of the end zone. Oh, did Dobbs catch that? What a catch, Romeo Dobbs! Touchdown, Green Bay! What a catch!
Did anything hit out of bounds? Clean catch. What touches the elbow? There you go.
What a play!
Brilliant. That is brilliant.
Look at that. And you know what? It's a good thing the elbow got down because the shin never got down. There was only 1 foot down. Maybe that second one was slide. Doesn't matter. What an incredible catch. He was such a good referee. He was the one referee on the All-Madden team. Says so much. So respected. Howell is brought down and sacked by Brenton Cox Jr. That punt at the end of the game last Monday night against the Bengals. And the Cowboys season will look a whole bunch different. Christian Watson goes up. Can't bring it in. As he tried for another long shot. Reek Woolen with the coverage. Punter is going to punt. They go out and try to catch us. They can catch the live ones of those because they're just so hard to haul in. And you'll get those off the jugs machine as smooth as that. Seahawks running out the clock and emptying the bench, if you will, as they bring in George Halani for the run. So, Randy, we are praying for you and thinking of you, man. Halani is tackled. That'll be the last play of this one. 30-13. Green Bay wins and Minnesota is now in the postseason.